Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park West. I'm Katie Stazak. It's Saturday. The big day is here. It is Millions Preview Day here in Miami Gardens. We have 8 stakes races on this 10-race program worth a total of $800,000. We have Grade 1 winners all over the card. It's a fantastic day of racing filled with exciting finishes and big payoffs, of course, with our exotic wagers and our full fields. We have a Rainbow Six carryover, too. That is going to begin in race number 5. Let's get right to things. Here are the track and weather conditions. The main track is fast and the turf course is firm this Millions Preview Day at Gulfstream Park West. The first race on the card is a $25,000 maiden claiming event. 2-year-old fillies will be sprinting 5.5 furlongs on the main track. A full field of 12 will go to the post. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're off. Very poor beginning for you lucky dog at the back. From the outside, Miss Fireball wins the break. Starship Maiden is showing speed from between horses, and the favorite comes away in the top flight. Lucky Greatness makes it 3 across the track. Racing from 4th is Poda, situated about 5 in front of an improving Inaction, followed by Legia Elena, who's down toward the inside. Jamie's Good moves up on the outside. Then it's Roraima with Sophisticated Sophia. They've opened 7 on You Lucky Dog. Down to the inside, Hoosiers Are Awesome. As they run around the far turn, La India Anacona is last of all. Miss Fireball has the lead half a length, Poda second. Lucky Greatness tipping off the fence to rally home toward the inside, and Starship Maiden working from the back. Jamie's Good also trying to run on his Inaction with a quarter of a mile left to go. They went 22-2 for the opening quarter speed, and they're at the top of the stretch. Miss Fireball shaking up for the drive and trying to spring the upset. Opens a 4-length lead. Poda is now second toward the outside, Lucky Greatness, but through the final furlong, Eduardo Nunez and Miss Fireball in the midst of a 25-1 shocker. Miss Fireball moving away to win it easily by 4 or 5. Poda equally long shot second, from Lucky Greatness third, then Starship Maiden, and You Lucky Dog missed the break but ran on to be fourth in 106-1.
Miss Fireball pulls the upset in the first race at 25-1 in this 12-horse field. Eduardo Nunez was aboard for owner and trainer Kathleen O'Connell. Miss Fireball, a 2-year-old daughter of Saint Andan, breaks her maiden today and pays $60 to do it. The stakes action gets underway in the second race with the $100,000 Millions Turf Preview Stakes. 3-year-olds and up, bred in Florida, will be going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. A field of 8 will go to the post.
One Step Salsa broke inward. From the outside, Padilla wins the start. Reporting Star just to his inside comes away in good shape. Rizwan from the top shelf is moving over. 225A is taken in hand to race a joint fourth with One Step Salsa on his outside. Then it's the Old Time Hockey, 2 in front of Starship Zorro, and Ringold, the stretch runner, last of all as they run into that first turn. Jose Alvarez and Padilla have secured inside position and the lead. Rizwan on the outside is second, pocketed up third is the favorite Reporting Star. One Step Salsa is 3 wide through the initial turn now. Then to the rail, it's 225A, followed by Old Time Hockey, situated about 5.5 lengths off the lead for Ronnie Allen, a length better than Starship Zorro, and Ringold is the trailer. They went 24 seconds for the opening quarter speed, and they straighten out for the run up the backstretch. It's Padilla in front 3/4 of a length. Rizwan keeping him company while second, and Paco Lopez and Reporting Star bide their time third. One Step Salsa's in the clear for Eddie Castro, racing in fourth now. Only 2 lengths off the lead, and 2 better than Old Time Hockey. Followed inside by 225A. He just got a shove to go forward in front of Starship Zorro, and Ringold's at the back. Just 49-2 for the opening half-mile speed. A 3/8 dash for the wire, and up on the outside, Rizwan just went up to take the lead. 3 wide is One Step Salsa. Reporting Star is all dressed up with no place to go. Old Time Hockey circles horses on the outside after 3/4. And 113-3, they're at the top of the stretch. Rizwan has the lead. One Step Salsa to the attack, and Reporting Star trying to thread the needle up the inside. Down the center, and Old Time Hockey through the final furlong. It's Rizwan tough up top. Reporting Star on the inside. One Step Salsa on the outside. Old Time Hockey is 4 wide. They come to the finish. It's going to be close. It's going to be too close to call. 4-way go. Old Time Hockey surging over the top, but it's too close to call in 144-3.
What a finish in the Millions Turf Preview. 4 of them hit the wire together, and Old Time Hockey gets the nod on the far outside. Ronald Allen Jr. was the winning rider for trainer Tom Proctor and owner Glen Hill Farm. Old Time Hockey paid $10 to win.
Shaman Ghost down the outside. Shaman Ghost chasing Danish Dynaformer. Danish Dynaformer, Shaman Ghost, and Shaman Ghost takes the Queen's Plate a length.
And taking the 156th running of the Queen's Plate is Shaman Ghost, beautifully bred by Ghost Zapper.
Classic Bloodlines, Classic Sire, Ghost Zapper, standing at Adena Springs.
The third race is the $100,000 Juvenile Filly Sprint. 2-year-olds bred in Florida will be sprinting 6.5 furlongs on the main track. 7 are lined up here.
They're off. From the outside, Did Not Mean It begins nicely. Silent Prayer is showing speed. Quickly moving up, here's Brandy's Girl. And the favorite Brandy's Girl will make up this pace here with Chief Attraction and Silent Prayer second and third. 2.5 to Kinsley Doll, then Get a Room. From the outside, Did Not Mean It. And settling in last is Rontos Lily. Down the backstretch they go. 2 to 5 the number, Brandy's Girl the boss. In front by a length and a half, Silent Prayer second. Chief Attraction is now third. From the outside, Did Not Mean It a joint fourth. Our Kinsley Doll is next. Get a Room is second last and being asked to improve, and 5 in front of Rontos Lily. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. They went 22-1 for the opening quarter speed. Paco Lopez and Brandy's Girl continue to lead it. Did Not Mean It will now try to take a crack at her from second. Silent Prayer is ridden hard with not responding. Our Kinsley Doll is fourth. She's gaining a bit of ground now, drawn within 4 lengths of the lead now after a 45 2/2 mile. They're at the top of the stretch, and Brandy's Girl turns first, is strictly the one to beat. Our Kinsley Doll on the grandstand side might be the danger, with Silent Prayer continuing to box on. And here's Rontos Lily from far back. She's running on well, but nobody's catching Brandy's Girl. Brandy's Girl, an effortless win here. Paco Lopez has not moved an inch, and she's 5 or 6 in front. Brandy's Girl, impressively. Silent Prayer second, Rontos Lily third, our Kinsley Doll fourth. Chief Attraction completes your high five.
Brandy's Girl impresses in the Juvenile Filly Sprint. Paco Lopez shakes the reins at the top of the lane, and boy does she accelerate. An easy winner. Eddie Broom is the owner and trainer of Brandy's Girl. The fourth race is yet another stake. This is the $100,000 Millions Turf Sprint preview. Florida bred 3-year-olds and up will be sprinting 5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 10. That's your main track only participant, Dreaming of Nino. Also, Juan Leyva picks up the mount on the 3, Imperial Robin.
And they're off in the turf sprint. From the center, Noble Prince begins the best. Jewel of a Cat moves up on the outside to take second from Delta Bluesman, who's away racing in third. Platinum Prince is now fourth, and it's the filly Katie's Kiss who's fifth. 3.5 lengths in front of Sing Praises. To the outside, Breitling Flyer. Imperial Robin between horses, and Good Boy Charlie is the trailer as they now swing into the far turn. Noble Prince with inside position and a narrow lead. Jewel of a Cat comes to call on the outside. Racing up now 3 wide is Delta Bluesman from behind the speed, Katie's Kiss. Platinum Prince is fifth and 4 lengths off the lead. Breitling Flyer and Imperial Robin tries to close from the back, and they're at the top of the stretch. Jewel of a Cat and Paco Lopez take the lead. Racing in second is Delta Bluesman. Noble Prince is next. Down the outside, Katie's Kiss, and then up the fence, it's Platinum Prince. Through the final furlong, Jewel of a Cat holding firm on a 2.5 length lead. Katie's Kiss is up into second, but the winner is Jewel of a Cat. Jewel of a Cat to prevail, and prevail by 2.5. Very close for second in the end. Katie's Kiss might have got up over a battling on Noble Prince, then Delta Bluesman, 56-4.
Jewel of a Cat kicks clear to take the Millions Turf Sprint Preview Stakes. Paco Lopez was aboard for trainer Carlo Vaccarezza and owners J&J Stables and GSP Stable. Jewel of a Cat takes the Millions Turf Sprint Preview Stakes in her debut for the Vaccarezza barn and pays $11.60 to do it. Today's 5th race is the Millions Classic Preview. 3-year-olds and up, bred in Florida, will be going a mile and a 16th on the main track for a $100,000 purse. 7 will go to the post.
And they're off in the Classic Preview. From the center, Southern Barbecue begins nicely toward the rail, City of Weston, and from between them, Nauset Beach. But it will be the gray City of Weston. On the stretch out, he'll have the lead in the run to the first turn. Nauset Beach will keep him company from second, and Sanchez drops Southern Barbecue over to the rail to race a joint third with Saraguaro on his outside. Followed by Aces for John. Then it's the favorite, East Hall, settled in second last, about 6 lengths behind for Juan Leyva. And the early trailer is Your Dreams or Mine. They navigate the first turn, and on top, the leader, City of Weston, 3/4 of a length as he heads into the backstretch with Nauset Beach second. 24-2 for the opening quarter speed. Saraguaro in the clear on the outside. Tucked in fourth is Southern Barbecue, 2.5 in front of Aces for John. Then it's East Hall and Your Dreams or Mine. They continue down the backstretch. Not much change in the plot here. They went 49-2 for an opening half mile. Well rationed up top. City of Weston has the lead with half a mile to go. Nauset Beach continues to press well second for Boca Chica. Sanchez now starting to get after Southern Barbecue for a response. Saraguaro on the outside, followed by Aces for John. East Hall's not doing his best work yet. He's 2 in front of his stablemate Your Dreams Are Mine as they run around the far turn. Now the pace quickens. Saraguaro hard ridden by Eddie Castro, but gaining on Nauset Beach, who just took the lead. From third and Southern Barbecue put to the whip by on the outside Jeffrey Sanchez. Then comes Aces for John. They're at the top of the stretch. Saraguaro into the stretch drive on a 2.5 length lead. Nauset Beach is trying to come back from second, and he is coming back. Here's Nauset Beach back at Saraguaro, who's trying to hold firm through the final 16th. Saraguaro with the lead. Nauset Beach drifting, trying to come again. Nauset Beach at Saraguaro. Saraguaro the winner. Nauset Beach second, Southern Barbecue third, and fourth was Aces for John in 1:45-3.
Saraguaro notches his second straight stakes victory in today's Millions Classic preview for trainer Sappy Joseph Jr. The winning owner's Thoroughbred Acquisition Group, LLC, and Sappy Joseph. Eddie Castro was the winning rider, and Saraguaro paid $7.20 to win.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Let's get to the sixth race, $100,000 Millions Distaff Preview Stakes. Florida-bred fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 1, My Sweet Dove. Flutterby, a heavy favorite here.
Racing in the Millions Distaff Preview. From the outside, My Miss Venezuela bounces away alertly. Here's Flutterby moving up now, and down to the inside. Moment of Delight was on the offensive early. These three are quickest out of the chute, with Legal Laura racing back in fourth. Then to the inside, it's Holy Well, a stretch of 3 to Silver Sassy and Saving Time, and the early trailer is Quinn Cat. Down the backstretch they go, and Moment of Delight will take it to Flutterby early with 5 furlongs to travel. Jaramillo perched off the speed with the gray My Miss Venezuela third. Legal Laura is fourth for Gallardo, a half length in front of on the inside Holywell, followed by the inside running Saving Time, who's 2 in front of Silver Sassy, and 7 to the trailer Quinn Cat. They drilled a quarter, 22-1. Flutterby swings around the far turn with the lead. Back to second is Moment of Delight. Up on the outside, My Miss Venezuela begins to move in. So does Legal Laura from fourth. It's a stretch of 4 lengths back to Saving Time. Starts to kickstart a rally for Fontanez, about 7 lengths off the lead, and they run around the far turn. They went 45 seconds for the opening half mile. My Miss Venezuela issues the challenge to the classy Flutterby. Panici throws across at Flutterby, and she digs in and tries to find more. Legal Laura's coming up the inside lane, and she's coming with good momentum through the final furlong. Legal Laura at Flutterby. Legal Laura just took the lead. My Miss Venezuela on the outside trying to get into second, but the upset is on. Antonio Gallardo and Kathleen O'Connell with Legal Laura to win it. My Miss Venezuela second, Flutterby third, close fourth, Moment of Delight or Saving Time, 1:23-2.
Legal Laura finds running room on the inside and gets through a long lane to get the win and upset Flutterby in the Millions Distaff Preview. Antonio Gallardo was aboard for trainer Kathleen O'Connell and owner Gilbert G. Campbell. That'll bring us to the 7th race, yet another stakes race on the card, the $100,000 Juvenile Turf. 2-year-olds bred in Florida will be going a mile on the turf course. No scratches, but 1 jockey change. Jeffrey Sanchez will be on the 7, Little Nick V.
Racing in the Juvenile Turf. From the center, Golden Pirate gets the first call. Warrior AP is showing speed. Backing off to be third early is Ian Smith. Then it's Little Nick V, a length in front of Light the Night. Down to the inside, Leonardo da Vinci follows Nem. In between horses, Yorkshire Inn, wide as Crimson Haze. And it's 4 lengths to the early trailer, Brighton Lane. Separated by 8 lengths in the run to the first turn, and long shot Warrior AP has the lead now by almost a length. On the outside, Golden Pirate is second. Ian Smith takes a trail while third. Little Nick V is now fourth. Leonardo da Vinci had to slam on the brakes. He was shuffled to last. Meanwhile, riding the inside is Light the Night. To his outside is Yorkshire Inn, positioned only 3.5 off the lead now, and now Light the Night had to tap on the brakes. From the outside in Crimson Haze, and the two at the back are Leonardo da Vinci and Brighton Lane. They went 24-2 for the opening quarter speed. Zayas getting off the fence right now with Ian Smith. He moves up to put the pace pressure on Warrior AP. Racing in third is Golden Pirate. Little Nick V is now fourth. Yorkshire in fifth. Light the Night tries to re-rally after getting shuffled. He's 5 in front of Leonardo da Vinci, then Crimson Haze, and on the outside the trailer is Brighton Lane. They went 50-2 for the opening half mile. Warrior AP and Jonathan Gonzalez trying to spring the upset. Light the Night looking for room from the back. Ian Smith gets first run, then Little Nick V, and they're at the top of the stretch. Ian Smith takes the lead. Light the Night still trying to work out a trip. Paco gets him to the outside, and here he comes. The leader, Ian Smith, down the outside. Here's Light the Night, widest of all, Yorkshire in, and Little Nick V's in with an upset shot, and here he comes. Little Nick V surging at Light the Night. Light the Night ahead in front. Little Nick V on the outside. It's a photo finish.
It's another tight finish in the Juvenile Turf Stakes. Jeffrey Sanchez picks up the mount today and gets the win with Little Nick V. Carlo Vaccarezza was the winning trainer. The winning owner's Little Dreams Racing. We take a break from the stakes action for the 8th race, a maiden special weight for 2-year-olds. They'll be sprinting 5.5 furlongs on the main track. A full field of 13 will go to the post. No scratches, 1 additional jockey change. Jeffrey Sanchez will be on the 9. Little John W. Also, please note that the 8, Super True, a first-time starter for Eddie Pliza Jr., will not run with Lasix today.
And they're off. All except for Weeza Gone Gray, who missed the start 6 lengths. Perdido Playboy wins the break. Alsvid Gulflaxi comes away second. Prospectus is away racing up on the inside. Splitting horses is Good Venezuelan, then Foreman the Foreman. Aces Over Kings is next. Elias on the outside is also in that top flight. Scramble for the lead past the half-mile pole. Widest of all is Twist Cat Candy, 4 better than Little John W. It's a stretch of another 4 to Super True and Tis a Chief. And after blowing the break, the trailer is Weeza Gone Gray. They run around the far turn, less than 3 furlongs to go. 3 wide, Alsvid Gulfaxi up for a short lead. From between horses, Prospectus, and battling on the inside, Perdido Playboy. These 3 in lockstep, they're 4 lengths better than Foreman the Foreman and Aces Over Kings, and they run to the top of the stretch. Prospectus under the whip, but he now takes the lead. Alsvid Gulfaxi on the outside trying to get after him, and Foreman the Foreman tipped into the clear. On the inside, and Perdido Playboy down the center, Aces Over Kings. Through it all, Prospectus is still in front. Foreman the Foreman getting on track now. Foreman the Foreman at Prospectus. Prospectus reaching. Prospectus digging. Prospectus is hanging on. Foreman the Foreman second. Perdido Playboy third. Salias got fourth. Close for fifth in 106-2.
Prospectus, the first-time starter from the Todd Pletcher barn, draws off to break his maiden at first asking. Eddie Castro was the winning rider. The winning owners, Sienna Farm, LLC. Prospectus paid $5.40 to win. Welcome back. Let's get to the 2 final races on today's Millions Preview Day card. The 9th is the $100,000 Juvenile Fillies Turf. 2-year-old fillies bred in Florida will be going a mile on the turf. Scratch the 7, Lovely Credit.
All set. They're off in the Juvenile Fillies Turf. A step slow to move was Falcata, and banged at the start was just before. In the center, Wish I Hadda showing first. Lupo's Way down toward the inside. Now Lupo's Way emerges with the lead from Wish I Hadda second. Katira Rock is racing in third from Determined to Win fourth. Then it's the favorite Pancake with Seeking the Storm on the inside. Just before, between horses, Beautiful Sin out wide, and widest of all, Falcata's at the back of the pack and about 7.5 lengths off the lead. They run around the first turn and no pace pressure for Lupo's Way, who leads it by a length and 1.5. Wish I Had a Second. Katira Rock on the inside third. Determined to Win is on her outside fourth, but only about 2 off the lead. Stretch of 2 to Pancake, then Falcata, who's wide but moving closer, Seeking the Storm along the inside, Beautiful Sin between horses, and now the trailer is Just Before. They went 25-1 for a casual opening quarter speed. There's half a mile to go. Lupo's Way leads by a neck. Wish I Had a turns up the pressure second. Out 3 wide, Pancake's on the move with Katira Rock on the inside, Determined to Win between horses, followed by Beautiful Sin. She's asked to quicken there by Vasquez as Katira Rock just tapped on the brakes. Between horses Just Before and Seeking the Storm is the trailer, and they run around the far turn. Lupo's Way tackled on the outside by Wish I Hadda. These two at the quarter pole from Pancake, who looms off the speed for Caraballo. He puts her into the clear, and she's moving up toward the inside and Determined to Win. Katira Rock is back in action and coming on with Just Before widest of all. Completely up for grabs with a furlong left to go. Pancake now rallies to the lead toward the outside and Just Before toward the inside Lupo's Way. But in deep stretch, the bettors had it right. It's Pancake to remain undefeated and win it going away by 2 in the end. Second is Lupo's Way. Close third, Katira Rock or Just Before in 140-2.
Pancake kicks clear to take the Juvenile Fillies Turf Stakes. Jose Caraballo was aboard for trainer Ronnie Werner and owners Aaron Dell. Pancake returned $4 to win. The 10th and final race on today's Millions Preview Day program is the $100,000 Juvenile Sprint Stakes. 2-year-olds bred in Florida will be sprinting 6.5 furlongs on the main track. One jockey change note in here. Antonio Gallardo will be on the 3, Save the Drama.
And runners away in the Juvenile Sprint. From the outside, Kokomo Wildcat gets the first call. Lil Meatball moves up and in between horses. That's Danbury making it part of the party. Toward the inside, that's Big Boy Bruno and Paco Lopez, who come away in the top flight to race in third. Then it's a length and a half back to Drexler. Moving up on the inside is Save the Drama from between horses, the Gray Galleon Mast. A length and a half in front of the outside running Set and Go. And it's a stretch of 4 to the trailer. Stretch Runner Fellowship is last of all. And he's better than 10 or 12 off the lead as they move into the far turn. Lil Meatball goes into the far turn on top by 2. Kokomo Wildcat second. Big Boy Bruno third. Drexler on the inside. Trying to move it up on the outside and gain some ground here. Goes Bullet Gone Astray. He's into third for Panici and rallying on. Danbury is next. Then it's a stretch of another 2.5. Fellowship is swinging into action for Caraballo. 7 lengths down but gaining ground, and they're out the top of the stretch. Off the top of the turn after a 45 2/2 mile. Into the stretch with Lil Meatball in front. Castro getting after Kokomo Wildcat. Fellowship is absolutely rolling like the afternoon express train. Fellowship down the outside. Time ticking away though, and Lil Meatball still there. Lil Meatball with the 3-length lead. Fellowship rolled from far back, but he can do no better than second. Lil Meatball the winner. Fellowship second. Third, Bullet Gone Astray. Fourth is Danbury, then Kokomo Wildcat in 118-1.
Lil Meatball holds on to take the Juvenile Sprint Stakes and cap off a fantastic day of racing on Millions Preview Day. Miguel Vasquez was the winning rider for trainer David Braddy and owner George Kerr. Lil Meatball returned $13.20 to win. And here's how our exotic wagers paid today. The pick 4-4-4 returned $288.25. The pick 5-4-5, $32.55. 5 of 5, $2,126.85. The Rainbow 6, there were no singles heading into the final leg of the wager. 6 of 6 returned $5,162.40. There will be a carryover heading into Sunday's program of $45,726.41. Wow, what a fantastic Millions Preview Day card here at Gulfstream Park West. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We're going to wrap up our 5-day race week tomorrow on Sunday. We have another 10-race program on tap. First post is 12:35 p.m. You don't want to miss a minute of it. I will see you right back here in 24 hours. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action. For all of us here, I'm Katie Stazak, and I will see you tomorrow.